Hammerfest municipality is on the northern tip of Norway. At 71 degrees north, it's far inside the Arctic Circle, and yet its climate is comparatively mild as a result of the Gulf Stream. It's one of several areas being considered by the CoastAdapt project, funded by the EU Northern Periphery Programme.
Hammerfest is the oldest town in northern Norway. It was founded in 1789. Why did people go up here to the top of Europe? I mean, it's a long winter, there's a lot of snow, it's cold, it's dark, because of the big fish population, the stocks of cod up to the Barents Sea. And later now, in the modern time, now we got the petroleum industry and so on.
Climate change poses a number of issues for Hammerfest. Future projections suggest a change in the type of precipitation, with less falling as snow and more as rain. Temperatures are also set to rise. Both the natural and built environment are likely to experience changes, and in this short video we explore some of the issues facing the municipality. They range from changes in avalanche frequency, shipping, building and road construction, and the practice of reindeer herding.
This winter it was very normal, this spring have been very normal. If you talk to old people from Hammerfest, they would say everything's okay. but you know, but we listen to the scientists, what's going on in the northern hemisphere, and things are changing. Yes, we see that the ice on Greenland is melting, the ice on the North Pole is melting. So if we have more rain here in the future, it will be bad for us. So we have the mountain around the town. As you see here, we need to build those fences to try to stop avalanche, because they are not only snow, but even in the summer with big rocks, with earth and thing. If we got more rain in the future, then the rain will increase these avalanche problems, actually.
Well, the biggest challenges has been and is still avalanches and wind, especially snow drift from heavy wind. So we have made a lot of fences up in the mountains here to prevent avalanches, and we also focus quite a lot on buildings and how to build buildings together so they can withstand the climate and the harsh climate that is, especially during winter time. We have made a plan to assess the climate changes that are to be expected in the forthcoming years, and it seems that rising sea levels will be a problem. The assessment is 64 centimeters. It might be more, it might be less, we don't know. But it seems that quite a lot of the houses that are standing today are too close to the water. They are built too low. So in the future we have to make certain that the new houses are built high enough, so we don't get seawater into the basements. Increased precipitation is also a thing that is to be expected in the forthcoming years, but we don't have any figures for that. So it's much harder to prepare for it, because we don't know what is coming. Also rising sea temperatures and temperatures all over. We don't have any exact figures for that. Increased wind, for example, no figures for that, but wind is a big challenge.
For 5 years ago we have a big storm here, and every boat had to go out and meet the storm actually. It's danger to be in the harbor actually. It will crash into the shorelines. Just an idea, we start talking, is that something for the future? if the sea level rises, there will be more heavy wind. We need to do something about this harbor to protect us against it. So one idea was to take these bottom sediments and put them into this enormous barrier. But who knows, maybe 10 years from now we will see. The local fishermen say that weather we have now today here and the climate in the Barents Sea, and that's pretty tough. If it's going to be worse, then you need to build bigger boats, fishing boats, actually, with bigger energy and more power in. For us, the reindeer, they come up here to Hammerfest Kommune during the summer, the spring, and they stay here to the autumn, and then they go back to the mainland, to the Finnmarksvidda, the Great Plain of Finnmark. The Samic people are afraid, the reindeer herd owners, they say that the winter, during January, February especially, if you've got more rain and it freezes, then we have big problem. I mean, thousands of reindeer can die during some weeks. That's an enormous problem.
Hammerfest has a range of issues to consider as it develops a climate adaptation plan. It does, however, have some distinct characteristics that influence its response to climate change adaptation. Firstly, the municipality has planning powers over both land and sea. This enables it to make decisions that span the land-sea divide. Secondly, Hammerfest benefits from large tax revenues from a new liquefied natural gas facility. This has also brought about a growth in population. The combination of planning powers and adequate financial resources place Hammerfest in an enviable position when it comes to climate change adaptation.